Good morning, children. How are you? I hope you are fine and enjoying your days with your parents. Children, today I am going to continue the chapter Parts of Speech. Now we are going to discuss about the second part of speech, and that is pronoun. So first of all, we have to discuss the definition of pronoun. What is pronoun? Simple, pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. For example, when I say Ravi is going, I again say he is going. He has been used in the place of Ravi. So Ravi is noun, but he is a pronoun. Now, as noun has many kinds, pronoun has also many kinds. There are many kinds of pronoun. I will describe at least 9 kinds of pronoun. Okay, are you ready with your pen and copy? Okay, children. Now the kinds of pronoun. First kind of pronoun is personal pronoun. Personal means person. The pronoun which are used for persons like I, we, you, she, he, they, it. These are personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are of 3 kinds. First person example, I am teaching. I am means I. I is first person. I is singular number. But when I say we are teaching, we means lots of the people, means hum. We are teaching, it means we. We also are personal pronoun of first person. I am teaching you. You is second person. Now I and we first person, you second person. Except these, he, she, they, it. These all are third person. Now I has a family. I, me, my. We are us. These are first person. You, your. And object also you. These are second person. He, him, his. She, her, her. They, them, their. It, its, its. These are third person. So, I am explaining few examples. When I say, we are students, we first person, you are students, you second person, they are students, they third person. I have written some table of personal pronouns. You have to copy them in your notebook. Now I am moving the next kind of pronoun, and that is interrogative pronoun. Children, for asking a question, we use some words. They are known as interrogative pronouns. For example, I ask, who are you? Who means interrogative pronoun. That is a question word. When I ask, what is that? What is that? What is interrogative pronoun? When I say, whom do you call? Whose is this pen? For example, I ask, whose is this pen? Who, whom, whose. These are using for persons. These are interrogative words, and these are interrogative pronoun. When I say, which is your house? That is a thing. For thing we generally use which. Which is also an interrogative pronoun. Now, you understood better that who, whom, whose, what, which, and many more interrogative words. They all are interrogative pronouns. We described 2 kinds of pronoun. First was personal pronoun and second was interrogative pronoun. Now we are going to next pronouns kind. That is demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative means demonstration or indicate. When I say, what is this? I am indicating the pen is in my hand and I am indicating it, I am pointing it. This is in my touch. So I am saying, what is this? This is demonstrative pronoun. There are some children playing in the garden. I say, those are children. Those because they are not far from me. They are at the distant. So for the things which are in my touch, for them we say this. And for the distant things we say those. This first person only for one thing, this. And those are children. Those means they are not near me. Now second thing, that is a tree. That is a tree. That means one tree. But that is not near me. So I will say that is also a demonstrative pronoun. Especially I want to say that demonstrative pronouns are only of 4 kinds. This, that, these, those. This and that are used for only one things, singular things. And these, those, they are used for plural things. Okay, children? Now next stage, reflexive pronoun. I just said personal pronoun, I, me, my. Now myself. Myself, we, are, us, ourselves. You, your, yourself. He, him, himself. She, her, herself. They, them, theirselves. It, its, itself. Means myself, ourselves, yourself, yourselves, himself, herself, themselves, and itself. These are known as reflexive pronoun. It means reflexive pronoun ends with self, self, for one, and selves, selves. When there is plural, then we add selves. Some more example I am telling you. Ravi hurt himself. Himself is reflecting Ravi. Himself has been used here for Ravi. Ravi hurt himself. Himself is reflexive pronoun. I saved myself. Myself is the reflection of I, right? So myself is also a reflexive pronoun. They are doing their work themselves. Themselves used for they. We are doing our work ourselves. Ourselves has been used for we. We are doing our work ourselves. Ourselves has been used for we. So ourselves, themselves, myself, yourself. These all are reflexive pronoun. Now what is the next? Next is emphatic pronoun. Emphatic. Emphatic pronoun is used to explain the action done by the noun without anybody's help. When I say, I did my work myself, then myself is reflexive pronoun. But when I say, I myself have done my work, it means I am forcefully saying that I myself have done this work. It means I am doing my work without anybody's help. It means I myself have done. Myself has been used just after pronoun, the subject. So it is a emphatic pronoun. Next example I am telling you. She herself will do it. I say she will do it herself. Simple, I say she will do it herself. Simple. That is reflexive. But when I say she herself, it means I am forcefully saying that she herself has done it. It means herself is emphatic pronoun. They themselves went there. When I say they went there themselves, then themselves is a reflexive pronoun. But when I say they themselves went there, it means I am again emphasizing the word themselves, and that is used just after pronoun they. Understood? So themselves is a emphatic pronoun. I am doing my work myself. Simple, I said I am doing my work myself. But when I say I myself do my work, it means I am forcefully saying I myself have done it. Myself is emphatic pronoun. Now the next is relative pronoun. Do you know? Relative means relation. In this kind of pronoun, the pronoun show the relation with its noun. There are mainly 5 kinds of relative pronoun, right? They are who, whom, whose, which, that. But some other question words also used as relative pronoun, right? Now I am explaining some examples. The book which you gave me, I lost. In other words, I can say I lost the book which you gave me. Book which means which has been used here for the book, and that is a relative pronoun. Second example is the boy who won the trophy is my son. The boy who has been used here for the boy, and who is showing the relation with the subject, the boy, who is here relative pronoun. One thing you have to remember, that relative pronouns are also question words, but they don't ask questions. We don't use them as a question word in the beginning of the sentence, but we use them after the subject or as a noun clause in the sentence, and they show any relation with its noun. Some more example I would like to explain. I know the boy who came here yesterday. Again, you can see here, boy who came here. Boy who came here. Who has been again used here for the boy. So, who is here? Relative pronoun, because who is showing the relation with the boy. Now the next kind of pronoun is, but before moving next, we have to repeat all the kinds of pronoun. First was personal pronoun. Second was interrogative pronoun. Third was demonstrative pronoun. Fourth was reflexive pronoun. 5 was emphatic pronoun, and 6 was relative pronoun. Now next pronoun is reciprocal pronoun. Right, children? That is, a reciprocal pronoun is used to indicate that 2 or more people are carrying out an action of some type. And there are only 2 reciprocal pronouns. Only 2. These are very easy to learn. Only 2 pronouns are known as reciprocal pronoun, and they are each other. Second is one another. When I say John and Mary plays with each other, there are 2 people, and for 2 people for two things we use each other. There is one line also. We are made for each other. Haven't you listened? It means we means two people. For two people we use each other. But for more than two people we use one another. For example, let me remember. We should help one another, isn't it? We should always help one another. हमें हमेशा एक दूसरे की हेल्प करनी चाहिए. There are many people. Every people must help one another. And when there is two, then we say we should help each other. But there are many people, then we say every people should help one another. Now the next kind of pronoun is possessive pronoun. Possessive means mine, yours, his, hers, theirs, ours. A possessive pronoun is a word that is used to show ownership. It means possession. We say this is my pen. When I say this is my pen, then my is a determiner. Then my is an adjective, possessive adjective. But when I say this pen is mine, then mine is possessive pronoun. When I say this is sanitizer, right? When I say this is my sanitizer, here my is possessive adjective. You will read next time about adjective. Here my sanitizer, my is adjective and my is also determiner. But when I say this sanitizer is mine, then mine is possessive pronoun. Similarly, I say that book which is on your table, that book is yours. Then yours is possessive pronoun. When I say this country is ours, when I say this is our country, okay. But when I say this country is ours, then ours is possessive pronoun. Now children, the next one is distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun describes a member of a group separately, not completely. There are many examples of distributive pronouns. Some of them are each, every, neither, either, none, any. Now I am explaining the examples of distributive pronouns. Children, each of the students can do it. Now students is a group, but I am saying each means every student, each student. Then each is distributive pronoun. Next example, each of the girls have drawn a picture. Each of the girls has drawn, not have. Because with each, with every, with neither, with either, we use singular verbs. Each of the girls has drawn a picture. Every one of you is brilliant, I am sure. Every one of you is brilliant. Aren't you? You are brilliant. Everyone is distributive pronoun. Next is, everyone participated in the program of annual function. Everyone, there are many students, but everyone participated. Now everyone is distributive pronoun. Next example is either of us can do it. Either of us can do it. Means either, anyone can do it. When I say any or none, there are some more examples. None of your answers is correct. None of your answers is correct. It means there is not any answer which is correct. Next example is each new day is different. Each new day is different. Each is again here distributive pronoun. Now the kinds of pronoun is completed. Once again, in the last, we have to revise it. We have learned today kinds of pronouns. First was personal pronoun. Second was interrogative pronoun. Third, demonstrative pronoun. Fourth, reflexive pronoun. 5, emphatic pronoun. 6, possessive pronoun. Then next was reciprocal pronoun. The next, relative pronoun. And the last was distributive pronoun. I am sure you have understood properly. Now children, you have to write all the definitions of the kinds of pronoun in your notebooks. Okay children, bye.